Why are students disengaged? And what can instructor do about it? Hello everyone. I want to speak about how we can make classrooms more engaging so that students don't just show up, they want to be there. Let's break it down into simple, practical strategies that any instructor can use. Imagine this. You walk into a classroom. The instructor is talking non-stop. A slide filled with text flash on the screen, and students are either staring blankly, scrolling on their phones, or daydreaming. Sound familiar? Student disengagement isn't just a problem, it's an epidemic. But what if I told you that transforming a boring classroom into an engaging learning space doesn't require magic, expensive tools, or strict rules? It's all about how we teach. Let's start with the easiest fix: turning lecture into conversation. Think about the last time you were in a class or meeting where the speaker just kept talking. How long did it take before your mind started wandering? Now, imagine this instead. The teacher asks, if you could create a new planet, what three things would be essential for survival? Suddenly, students are engaged, discussing ideas, and applying knowledge to something interesting. That's the power of asking instead of telling. The more we involve students, the more they own their learning. Try replacing long explanations with thought-provoking questions. Instead of saying, the Industrial Revolution changed the world, ask, how do you think your daily life would be different if the Industrial Revolution never happened? Boom! Instant engagement. A student disengage when they don't see why something matters. The trick: make it real. Connect what they are learning to something they already care about. Here's an example. Instead of teaching probability with generic textbook problems, what if you use sports? If LeBron James has an 80% free throw success rate, what's the probability he'll make 3 out of 5 shots in a game? Now your sports loving students are hooked. Or history, don't just talk about the Great Depression. Compare it to modern financial crisis and discuss how it affects them today. When students see why something matters, learning goes from a chore to an opportunity. Imagine eating the same meal every day. Even if it's your favorite, eventually you'll get sick of it. The same applies to teaching. If every class follows the same routine, lecture, notes, test, the student check out. The solution: change it up. One day, run a debate where a student takes side on an issue. The next, use a role-playing scenario. Then, introduce a storytelling challenge where they have to explain a concept in a creative way. Variety keeps students on their toes and makes learning an experience, not a task. Let me tell you about Mr. Johnson, a history teacher who transformed his disengaged classroom. Instead of lecturing, he started class with a dramatic story. It's 1914. You are a young soldier in trenches, cold, scared, and unsure if you'll make it home. What would you do? Students lean in, intrigued. He's not just teaching story, he's immersing them in it. Storytelling activates curiosity, emotion, and memory. What students to remember? Make them feel the lesson. At the end of the day, the best instructors don't just teach subjects, they teach students. Take 5 minutes to chat about their interests, ask about their challenge, and show you care. Engagement isn't just about techniques, it's about connection. Think back to your favorite teacher. Chances are they made you feel valued. That's what every great instructor does. Are we teaching in a way that feels alive and relevant? Student engagement doesn't happen by accident. It happens when we ask questions, make learning real, break routines, tell stories, and most importantly, connect with our students. Try these strategies in your classroom and let me know in the comments what works for you. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's build a world where students don't just attend class, they love learning.